Hello and welcome back to Smallton. Today we're looking at some Pico carriages that came as in kit form. Now the good news for this, guys, is that they are only £10 and £11. Now they make up quite nicely, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on your point of view. They are plastic wheels. Now if they were changed to metal, it would be fairly easy to make them lighted inside, since there's good access. One of the mods I would suggest is that when you do the little vents on the top is to make the holes slightly bigger. Some little bits of filing here and there is useful, but on the whole they're quite a good kit and reasonably well detailed with different running numbers. Now there are 3 carriages in their selection for these carriages, so that's a good thing. Now I've only got the 2. I've just got the brake carriage here and one other. They're a non-corridor carriage, but it's at £10 and £11. Hey, it's cheap. It's better than the £40 odd that we're paying now. So there we go. We're also putting a few extra figures into the industrial area, a couple of extra forklifts and a couple of extra people, one of whom is actually sat there waiting for the super glue to dry on his, so I can position him. Now, as you may have noticed there, we've got something interesting that's been on the controller track, programming track, and we're looking at fastening up the lighting for the carriage section, and also find a way to extend that to all the rest of the carriages. Now this is the Triang version, as there ain't no way I'm paying anything like £400 or so for a complete rating of the Bachmann ones. Now there's a few other characters waiting to be assembled. As you can see on top of the petrol station, they're just delivery people, and I'm still having a few problems with the track, which has decided to occur right underneath the newly built top section. Joy, deep joy, because it will mean I'll probably have to end up stripping it apart and rebuilding that area again. Well, I just thought I'd give you this quick update, guys. I've got a few alterations in mind for the future. We're also looking at some other extensions to the ever-growing list of things on Smallton. And there we go, we've got some lighting. One of the problems that has occurred is the lighting on the inside of the goods shed. Now I will be testing this to check where the problem is. There's a small cable running up, and each lighting section is done differently, and as you can see, nothing at all is working, even though I try to persuade it to. So we'll be sorting that out in the next day or two and hopefully getting it correct. And it must be a disco going on at the church. It's obviously a short somewhere, so again that will be rectified, but the cable's underneath, so it won't be done today. Now there's still a few ideas for the top section. I've got some more trees to distribute, tidied up that section on the upper section there so it doesn't look as bad. Other than that, there's not much been going on. So any suggestions or comments on to how I can improve or adjust this would be appreciated. So like, comment and subscribe, please. One other thing I've noticed during my update session from the DC to DCC are points. Now if I switch them over, which I can do quite easily by just flicking that, some points will be electrified in the future, but I can't say all of them will be. Since this is quite an accessible location, I don't see the point, excuse the pun, of motorising that one. But with the DCC system and even the DC system, the only time this section of my siding is live is when I actually change the point over. Now I believe there's a modification that can be done to make it live by removing the point and fitting a jump wire across. Well, this will probably be done at some stage in the future, probably in the next coming week. But yeah, things keep going, keep progressing, and little bits get done every time I feel like it. I've also been using some of Eddie Rob's foliage, which goes in quite well with any other foliage you have available. Here we have a selection of the Eddie Rob's foliage against the Gauge Master foliage, and there's very little, if any, difference in quality. Obviously the colours slightly different, but there again you get different colours of grass and bush anyway from old stuff that's been hanging around for a while and new growth. So yeah, there you go. Nothing else going on. Still DCC, happily DCC in my stock of locos. And this is taking time slowly. I've got two class 47s to do, which are the Ringfield motors, so I should be looking into how I can modify them with the least possible cost. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy and all the best to you. If anybody wants any tips or tricks that I can think of or that you haven't thought of, please feel free to make a comment and I will try and answer you. Okay, thanks guys. Take care. Bye.